Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to go over my weekly stock picks and plans for the week of September 12th to the 16th. Before we do, just to reiterate, not a financial advisor. Make sure that you do your own research. Also, if you find value in the video, smash the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel. If you enjoy our content, hit the notification bell. That way YouTube can let you know every time we release new content. Other than that, guys, let's dive right on into it. Alright guys, so before we get into it, we're going to talk a little bit about last week. Last week we didn't really have any picks because we didn't really expect or really know what the market was going to do. So we just kind of did an overall state of the market video. And we will do that again this week. We'll take a look at the overall state, and I'll show you kind of how to keep track of the futures and all that stuff. But we will have some picks this week. Also want to just in remembrance of 9/11. It kind of makes you want to reflect a little bit on the significance of that event and all the people that were lost and all the people that stepped up, whether it be law enforcement, firefighters, military. It just kind of brings you back to, where you were on that particular day. And, very, very sad day in our nation's history, but it showed just how strong we were after the fact. So that's just something to kind of think about and reflect and pray, about today, of all those people who were involved and who lost loved ones and who lost their lives and things like that. So let's get into the picks for the week of September 12th through the 16th. So I have SQQQ and TQQQ, and this is solely based on what happens on Tuesday. So what the heck is happening on Tuesday? Well, you get inflation numbers for August. The CPI data numbers come out on Tuesday, and I do believe that whatever happens on Tuesday, that's going to dictate where the markets go, not just for the rest of the week, but probably for the next several weeks. All right, so if we come in lower on the CPI data number than what they reported last time, then I think that we move higher because it's showing that inflation is cooling down. If we come in at or above what we were last time, then obviously that's going to send the markets in a panic and a frenzy and move to the downside. So basically, TQQQ is if the inflation numbers come back and they're lower, and it looks like inflation is cooling off and what the Fed is doing is working, and people are going to find that as a positive, saying, okay, we're not going to be in this for too much longer. It's slowly starting to fix itself and everything like that. And if not, then TQQQ is going to be SQQQ will be your play if they show that the numbers are not getting better, because that's going to pull the markets down, everything, the S&P, the Dow, and also the NASDAQ, which this actually shorts the NASDAQ. So if the NASDAQ falls down, this thing is going to shoot up aggressively to the upside and give you some gains there. And then once you have enough gains from the market going down, you can cash out and then roll it back into maybe TQQQ or something else to let the market correct itself and get some gains that way. If the numbers do come back positive, okay, and it looks like inflation is cooling off, and you don't feel comfortable getting into any of these plays here, as far as like any of the ETFs, because they're kind of volatile, then Amazon, Tesla, any of the big major large cap companies are going to be a safe bet. Okay, and Tesla is definitely very, very volatile as well. But if the inflation numbers come back positive, then I think it should shoot well over 300 and have a pretty nice little bull run. So will Amazon. And also on the flip side, if the markets go down, if the market does go down, then Amazon and Tesla are going to create some great entries for people who are looking to add to their long-term portfolio. You could add Nvidia to that list, several other ones as well. But if they fall down, anything in the hundreds really for Amazon is good. But if they can get closer to 120 or 100, then that's super, super attractive for people in their long-term portfolio, in my opinion. And because the longer-term outlook for these companies looks obviously very positive. Okay, on the watch list, guys, Zion Oil and Gas, ticker symbol ZNOG, and the reason for that is testing should be completed soon, and Monday and Thursdays are typically when they'll release some type of announcement, update, PR, anything like that. So that's when you want to kind of keep an eye out for if they release anything. Okay, also on the flip side of things, if they don't release anything, then it could send the stock, you know, kind of trickling down. All right, by the end of the week. Of course, I said the same thing last week, and it actually went higher. So I'm not sure exactly how that's going to play out, but I'm just solely watching for some type of PR update from the company, because they're going to have to let you know something one way or the other soon. They can't just leave you in the dark and not say anything about the testing. So we're just hoping that, you know, the things came back positive and they have something good to share with the public. So, all right, guys, that's my picks and watch list for the week. Let's take a look at the charts and let's see what they're telling us. All right, guys, taking a look at SQQQ, and then we'll look at TQQQ after. So, we've been selling off because the market's turned green, and these things here is basically, it's kind of hard to play these. You know, if you have some type of bad news or catalyst in the market, this is something you want to hop into for sure. And it's kind of similar to UVXYs. It kind of will decay over time as long as the markets are doing healthy. And they broke below the 43.10 support level, about to break below the $40.68 mark on the red SMA line. The overall support is about 36.42, and you're pretty much almost in oversold territory for SQQQ. And you know, like I said, if the numbers come out bad on Tuesday, then this is what I would play and ride it back up, because it probably will get back to, you know, if it falls down here, it'll probably get back to 45 or 50 bucks in my opinion. Okay, guys, now on the flip side of things, TQQQ, if the inflation numbers come back on Tuesday and they're lighter than expected, then this is going to start moving as well, which is what we want to see here. The overall floor for TQQQ currently is roughly at about 21.32. Got to get above 32.40 to confirm a bullish reversal and move to the upside. 35.64 is your current support. If you were swing trading it, I would not get into it now, because it's almost at overbought or oversold territory, or overvalued and overbought territory. Once it gets there and it pulls down, then that's whenever I'd get an entry. I kind of think that it's going to come up a little bit higher and then maybe fall, get rejected on the red SMA line before we make that move to the upside. But that's, you know, have to kind of wait it out and see how it goes from there. Next up, guys, Tesla. Okay, guys, Tesla, your support is going to be about 250 and some change. Overall floor would be 205. We did break above that red SMA line, which is a great sign for us moving forward. We are currently overbought or overvalued. We got to get above 304.62 to break through that next level of resistance there. So pretty much right at about 300, and then your current support is 281.31. Okay, now taking a look at Amazon, if it'll load up for us here. All right, Amazon. Actually, we have to redraw the fib level because the time frame has changed. So give me 1 second for that. So the low is going to be 101.26. 1 second here, and your high 172.94. And that'll change again this week because the time frame is going to kind of go by, and eventually the high is going to be about 166. It looks like. So we're right at the red SMA line here. We're almost at overbought or overvalued territory, so we could get rejected from that red SMA line and come back and retest the 128.64 level. Overall, first level of resistance, big resistance, is 137.10. So we'll have to kind of wait and see how the market reacts to the inflation and data numbers. Okay. All right. Now next up is ZNOG, ticker symbol ZNOG. We did technical analysis on this on Friday, so most of you have already seen that. Nothing much has changed. Current resistance 22 cents. Current support at about 16 and some change on that. And we have been in not a very aggressive bullish pattern, but a bullish pattern ever since we hit about 14 cents. And then we have to get above basically about 23.5 cents in order for us to confirm a longer term reversal and move to the upside. So we'll have to kind of wait it out and see from there. So, all right, guys, all I got for you in this video. Let me know your comments below. Other than that, we'll catch you in the next one.